for allowing me to make the films that I've wanted to make, and for allowing me to entertain you, for making my dreams a reality. Because really, movies are about dreams. They're about the suspension of reality, about imagination. You know, movies are about our flights of fantasy.
Thomas Cruise Mapother, born July 3, 1962, is an American actor and producer. Regarded as a Hollywood icon, he has received various accolades, including an honorary Palme d'Or and 3 Golden Globe Awards. Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For more interesting stories on legend persons, so don't forget share, and subscribe my YouTube channel. Your support is our breathing. In addition to nominations for 4 Academy Awards, his films have grossed over $4 billion in North America and over $11.5 billion worldwide, making him one of the highest-grossing box office stars of all time. He is consistently one of the world's highest-paid actors. Cruise began acting in the early 1980s and made his breakthrough with leading roles in the comedy film Risky Business, 1983, and the action film Top Gun, 1986. Critical acclaim came with his roles in the dramas The Color of Money, 1986, Rain Man, 1988, and Born on the 4th of July, 1989. For his portrayal of Ron Kovic in the latter, he won a Golden Globe Award and received a nomination for the Academy Award for Best Actor. As a leading Hollywood star in the 1990s, he starred in commercially successful films, including the drama A Few Good Men, 1992, the thriller The Firm, 1993, the horror film Interview with the Vampire, 1994, and the romance Jerry Maguire, 1996. He won a Golden Globe Award for Best Actor and received a 2nd Academy Award nomination. Cruise's performance as a motivational speaker in the drama Magnolia, 1999, earned him another Golden Globe Award and a nomination for the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. Since then, Cruise has established himself as an action star, acting in science fiction and action films, often performing his own risky stunts. He has played Ethan Hunt in the Mission Impossible film series since 1996. His other notable films in the genre include Vanilla Sky, 2001, Minority Report, 2002, The Last Samurai, 2003, Collateral, 2004, War of the Worlds, 2005, Night and Day, 2010, Jack Reacher, 2012, Oblivion, 2013, Edge of Tomorrow, 2014, Jack Reacher, Never Go Back, 2016, The Mummy, 2017, and Top Gun, Maverick, 2022, with the last of these being his highest-grossing film and earning him a Best Picture Award nomination at the Academy Awards for his role as a producer. Cruise was named People's Sexiest Man Alive in 1990 and received the top honor of Most Beautiful People in 1997. He has been married to actresses Mimi Rogers, Nicole Kidman, and Katie Holmes. He adopted 2 children during his marriage to Kidman and has a biological daughter with Holmes. He has been an outspoken advocate for the Church of Scientology, which he credits with helping him overcome dyslexia. Cruise was born on July 3, 1962, in Syracuse, New York, to electrical engineer Thomas Cruise Mapother IV, 1934-1984, and special education teacher Mary Lee, Nate Pfeiffer, 1936 to 2017. His parents were both from Louisville, Kentucky, and had English, German, and Irish ancestry. Cruise has 3 sisters named Lee Ann, Marion, and Cass. One of his cousins, William Mapother, is also an actor who has appeared alongside Cruise in 5 films. Cruise grew up in near poverty and had a Catholic upbringing. He later described his father as a merchant of chaos, a bully, and a coward who beat his children. He elaborated, "My father was the kind of person where, if something goes wrong, they kick you. It was a great lesson in my life, how he'd lull you in, make you feel safe, and then bang. For me, it was like, there's something wrong with this guy. Don't trust him. Be careful around him." Cruise's biological father died of cancer in 1984. In total, Cruise attended 15 schools in 14 years. Cruise spent part of his childhood in Canada when his father took a job as a defense consultant with the Canadian Armed Forces. His family moved in late 1971 to Beacon Hill, Ottawa. He attended the new Robert Hopkins Public School for his 4th and 5th grade education. He first became involved in drama in 4th grade under drama teacher George Steinberg. He and 6 other boys put on an improvised play to music called it at the Carleton Elementary School Drama Festival. At age 18, with the blessing of his mother and stepfather, Cruise moved to New York City to pursue an acting career. After working as a busboy in New York, he went to Los Angeles to try out for television roles. He signed with CAA and began acting in films. He made his film debut in a bit part in the 1981 film Endless Love, followed by a major supporting role as a crazed military academy student in Taps later that year. Cruise was originally supposed to appear as a background actor, but his role was expanded after impressing director Harold Becker. In 1983, Cruise was part of the ensemble cast of Francis Ford Coppola's The Outsiders. That same year, he appeared in All the Right Moves and Risky Business, which has been described as a Generation X classic and a career maker for Tom Cruise. He also played the male lead in the Ridley Scott film Legend, released in 1985. By 1986's Top Gun, his status as a superstar had been cemented. Cruise followed up Top Gun with Martin Scorsese's The Color of Money, 1986, which came out the same year and which paired him with Paul Newman. Their chemistry won praise among critics, with the Washington Post writing, "One of the subtle achievements of both Cruise's and Newman's performances is that you feel that both of them are genuinely top-notch pool hustlers." In 1988, Cruise starred in Cocktail, a film that was a box office success but failed with critics. His performance earned him a nomination for the Razzie Award for Worst Actor. Later that year, he starred with Dustin Hoffman in Barry Levinson's Rain Man, which won the Academy Award for Best Film and Cruise the Kansas City Film Critics Circle Award for Best Supporting Actor. In 1989, Cruise portrayed real-life paralyzed Vietnam War veteran Ron Kovic in Oliver Stone's war epic, Born on the 4th of July, the People's Choice Award for Favorite Motion Picture Actor, a nomination for BFTA Award for Best Actor in a Leading Role, and Cruise's first Best Actor Academy Award nomination. Cruise splits his time between homes in Beverly Hills, California, Clearwater, Florida, and the south of England, where Cruise has lived in various places such as central London, Dulwich, East Grinstead, and Biggin Hill. In the early to mid-1980s, Cruise had relationships with Melissa Gilbert, Rebecca De Mornay, Patty Scialfa, and Cher. Cruise married actress Mimi Rogers on May 9, 1987. They divorced on February 4, 1990. Rogers had grown up in Scientology and was one of its auditors. They met when Cruise became one of her clients. In a 1993 Playboy interview, Rogers discussed her split from Cruise and said that he had been considering becoming a monk, which affected their intimacy. Cruise met his second wife, actress Nicole Kidman, on the set of their film Days of Thunder, 1990. The couple married on December 24, 1990. They adopted 2 children, Isabella Jane, born 1992, and Connor Anthony, born 1995. On February 5, 2001, the couple's spokesperson announced their separation. Cruise filed for divorce 2 days later, and their marriage was dissolved later that year, with Cruise citing irreconcilable differences. In a 2007 interview with Marie Claire, Kidman noted the incorrect reporting of a miscarriage early in her marriage. "It was wrongly reported as a miscarriage by everyone who picked up the story, so it's huge news. It didn't happen. I had a miscarriage at the end of my marriage, but I had an ectopic pregnancy at the beginning of my marriage." Cruise was next romantically linked with Penelope Cruz, his co-star in Vanilla Sky. In April 2005, Cruise began dating actress Katie Holmes. On April 27 that year, Cruise and Holmes, dubbed Tomcat by the media, made their first public appearance together in Rome. Cruise publicly declared his love for Holmes on The Oprah Winfrey Show. He jumped on Winfrey's yellow couch and stood there to make the announcement. Media coverage at the time implied that Oprah was somewhat taken aback by Cruise's outburst, which distracted from the intended promotion of Cruise's current film, War of the Worlds. Citation needed. On October 6, 2005, Cruise and Holmes announced they were expecting a child. In April 2006, their daughter Suri was born. On November 18, Holmes and Cruise were married at the 15th century Odescalchi Castle in Bracciano in a Scientologist ceremony attended by many Hollywood stars. Their publicists said the couple had officialized their marriage in Los Angeles the day before the Italian ceremony. There has been widespread speculation that their marriage was arranged by the Church of Scientology. David Miscavige, the head of Scientology, served as Cruise's best man. On June 29, 2012, Holmes filed for divorce from Cruise. On July 9, the couple signed a divorce settlement worked out by their lawyers. New York law requires all divorce documents to remain sealed, so the exact terms of the settlement are not publicly available. Cruise stated that ex-wife Katie Holmes divorced him in part to protect the couple's daughter Suri from Scientology.